Now let's discuss the roadmap to success and how we're dividing up all the key modules. There are four main sections. The first one being the beginner, then the intermediate section, the advanced, and then the knowledge set. So now we'll be discussing each one. Now the beginner section, we've already gone through the first two modules. And the next module will be module 4. We'll be looking at what the ladders tell you that the charts do not. Then we shift really gears and we start looking at the intermediate level. And we begin by looking at the various market participants, the algorithms and the high frequency trading systems. We look at probably my favorite module in the entire, out of all the entire modules, because it's effectively the foundation for understanding price ladder patterns, and that is understanding auctioning exchange and market velocity, and really what that looks like. It's all well defining it, but what does it really look like? And we'll be looking at a couple of really key ladder videos to really make you understand and accelerate those pattern recognition skills within your mental framework, and building a really strong foundation and a methodology that is really the basis for understanding all the other order flow patterns that we look at. So that's really key. In module 6, if there's anything for you to take out from all of these modules, I really want the focus and the intensity to be there in module 6. And then we start, and then ready from module 7, we really start digging down into the various order flow patterns. So it's a brief introduction into all the various different order flow patterns that we look at and the various trading strategies. And then we start shifting at the specific order flow strategies, such as the large order book events, and then we go into module 9, looking at the various absorption order flow events and the variety that do exist, and then how do you trade in and around them. Then we go and move over to module 10, observing market flipping patterns and spoofing price patterns, and what appropriate trading strategies that you do deploy to effectively profit from them. And then we move to really the advanced stages where we consolidate where effectively we'll be looking at a myriad of order flow patterns that we looked in module 8 to 10, and we combine them in order to work out when, in this instance, module level, when there's a potential trend reversal that's in play, or in module 12 when we have these expansive plays on the order flow, when the market moves from compression to an expansive state. And then module 13, again, we look at a confluence of various order flow strategies, and that confluence where effectively you could be trading a large order, shift that into an absorption play, or it's a large order with an absorption play, coupled with a certain type of market flipping action. And it's really how to maneuver strategically around those price patterns. So really important, where all of the learning starts being consolidated, and you receive this holistic understanding of trading on your order flow, also with context. And context is so critically important, and that's where the human skill and the human ability to see patterns within a holistic context, as opposed to the machine that is at the mercy of a few key inputs and variables, we sometimes can't take the entire context. And that's why such things as really looking at one-dimensional statistics sometimes fails discretionary traders if they have a very one-dimensional approach of just leaning on specific statistics, making sure that what they're watching is in context, or what order flow their patterns they're observing is within context of a large time frame picture. Then we really shift onto the knowledge share, where we consolidate everything, where we look at the evolution of order flow and price patterns, and making sure that you're always adapting. We look at module 15, what makes an elite order flow trader, and we look at some of our senior, most successful and most profitable price ladder traders on our various Axia trading floors across Europe and the southern equatorial belt, where we do have a couple of offices as well, and a couple of trading floors. And then we shift to module, and then finally we have the bonus section, which is where we look at some advanced drills and practice. And it's rare, you'll realize we give a lot of practice, because only with practice do you start consolidating your learning. So it's observing hours and hours of price ladder footage, bringing your attention to what we're looking on the price ladder footage, and then it's your ability to go and take that learning and put it in production, putting it in the live market, making your own observations, developing your own order flow patterns once we've really given you the foundational platform to launch yourself into a career as being an intraday price ladder trader. Okay, so good luck as we now go into the really core part of the course.